Hello YouTube, this is Jay from the Dega Boys. On my way to the Diamond Cup, Meridian Speedway, my local home short track. Gonna do a short track feature tonight, all but extinct super modifieds that you can't see really anywhere at any short tracks. They get together for a once a year reunion tour. So I will be bringing you guys along with me while we go and watch some super modifieds and wing sprint car action for this first night of the Diamond Cup 2-night event at Meridian Speedway.
Heavy hit into the turn one barrier for Birges after he puts a third on the board. And
that's some heavy contact.
Destroyed. Neil Allen Fine Jewelry Safety Crew, powered by Carl's Cycle Sales, quickly on speed to check on Birges over there. Heavy hit into the turn one barrier for Birges after he puts a third on the board. And
that's some heavy contact.
Destroyed. Neil Allen Fine Jewelry Safety Crew, powered by Carl's Cycle Sales, quickly on speed to check on Birges over there.
I'm here with Jim Birges, driver of a super modified here at Meridian Speedway. An excellent driver. I know you've won it, 2 years in a row before this night?
Yeah, so it was going to be a three-peat, but that just didn't happen.
What makes super modifieds different than like wing sprint cars? What makes these so special? Because we know that these things are going extinct. What makes these things special here tonight?
Well, it's the way our world is now. You cannot buy, on a sprint car, you can virtually buy the whole car out of a catalog and put it together yourself like a Lego set. On a super modified, nobody builds things. You have to build the entire chassis yourself. You have to break the wings. You can't buy the wings. You can't buy anything other than hard parts like the brakes or the motor. But the chassis, the axles, all the components here, you have to make by hand, and you have to do it yourself. So I mean those trades are being lost. The younger generations aren't into hot rodding, aren't into building something. They're gonna run a sprint car. They'd rather be able to buy it all the catalog like a late model. So that's why they're getting extinct. I mean, this car was built in 1998. So that'll tell you how old it is. There's cars out here that are 30 years old that's still able to go faster than sprint cars, and it's just a dying breed. I wish, it's just inevitable. I think the the way the society is, and hot rodding's gone by the wayside. So.
All right. Well, my next question is, so what does it take to put one of these things on the track, considering that, like as you said, they're going extinct, they're their own breed of race car here. What does it take to put one of these on the track, and any type of maybe sponsors or shout outs that you want to give to this car?
It's the sponsors. I got Full Circle Brewing, Virtual Communications by Dave O'Neill. To put one of these on the track, once you procure one, there's used ones floating around, and there's 30 or 40 of these available. People sell them on occasion. The last one built was actually the 98 car, which is my old car. I built it and sold it to them. So that's the last one that was built, and I built that 8 years ago. But to get here, you got to the tires. You got to spend $1,200 on tires. It's about $2,500 a night just to put on the track. But it's expensive hobby, but it's fun. And you can't go faster in a short track in America with any other car. We hold all the track records here on the West now. Back again, the sprint cars take it away for a while, but we opened up our rules a bit. So, but this one's going to be repairable, but it's not going to be easy. There'll probably be 300 man hours involved in doing this thing.
So my last question here is, what is the intrigue to Super Modifieds? Huge amount of manpower that it takes to put one of these together. Do you plan on building another one, or do you plan on rebuilding this one?
We'll tear this one apart and see just how bad it is. It is repairable. And being there's just really nothing out there to replace it, we're probably going to repair it. But the draw to these things is you just can't go any faster on that short. I mean, the need for speed, and that's still, people like to go fast, and you can't go any faster. Say, for example, like a sprint car, to go this fast, you're going to have to spend $100,000. You can buy a used Super Modified for probably $25,000 with the motor, and beat a sprint car that's $100,000 sprint car. So, just the way they are with the design with the offset on the left, and you just the draw to them is they're unique looking, they're fun to drive, and you just can't go any faster.
All right. Well, this is Jim Birges.
Yes.
Jim Birges, thank you so much for interviewing with me tonight. I really wanted to showcase these Super Modifieds here because it's a dying breed, as you said, and I really love the Super Modifieds, and this is something that we need to keep in store for future generations to come because of how ingenuitive these guys are in building these chassis and bringing them out to race at a special event like it is here at the Diamond Cup at the JP Memorial.
Right.
We put that first event together was mostly centered around trying to just relive the good old days. And I think it was it 6 years ago? Yeah, the first one was 6 years ago. 6 years ago, and I think you could help me. I think we started some sprint cars in it as well. I think we had maybe 4 or 5 roadsters.
We had a total of 6 cars, and I think a couple of them were sprint.
Okay, so we had a total of 6. Probably 3 were roadsters, maybe 4 were roadsters, 2 were sprint cars. I thought this was fun. Kurt had a good time, and we didn't expect a lot. And it was on Diamond Cup. And we thought, man, this would be a great filler show for the middle of all these great sprint cars, because at that time we were still running 23, 24, 25 sprint cars like we are today. And 6 years later, things have morphed quite a bit here for Super Modified Racing. We continued. We had one of your great friends had a great idea to try and generate some more cars and some different things, and we're going to get into that a little bit. However, things have really progressed here the last 2 years, and this year we have races not only at Meridian Speedway, but we have Super Modified races planned at Twin Falls, at Magic Valley Speedway. We have some races planned at Madeira, a 2-night show and some things, and all of that aside, I'm going to go over some of that little bit of history with Mark before we get started, but getting those races together, you and our friend Mark were concerned about, getting the right talented people to run potentially those races when we went somewhere else besides coming to Meridian. Joseph Pasquale Memorial Cup. This is a perpetual traveling trophy. All of the previous winners have not taken anything home other than a huge check, right? In 2019, Ricky Otts out of Texas won the very first Joe Pasquale Memorial. Colton Nelson in 2020 and Jim Birges 2021 and 2022. Ricky's still in it. He's got a shot to be a two-time winner of this race like Jim Birges. But they're all going to be fighting to get their name on this plaque, you guys, and they get to take this trophy home and they have to bring it back with them next year and pass it on to the next winner. It's funny, it's been sitting over on the picnic tables in the pit area and people have been dumping their spare change into it. So we have, more than $5,000 for the winner. It's about $5,000.78 and one $5 bill. But I'd like to Brent introduce our drivers real quick, and then we'll get back after it right here with Mark and the gang.
All right, so we're going to let you know who's getting ready to go super modified racing for the JP Memorial Classic. Mark's going to come down, and we're going to thank these guys. You need to make some noise for this gentleman on the pole up in Colorado, Cody Castor tonight. To the high tide out of the great state of Texas, make it loud for Ricky Otts. Working your way back through the field here, row number 2, the number 56 machine out of Meridian, Idaho. Make it loud for Matt Elliott tonight. The eyes top A out of Kamloops, British Columbia, Canada, Jimmy White, ready to go racing with us here. Down to the low side, beautiful number 2 machine out of Paradise, California, Mike Funkhauser. One to watch, looking to get his name on the hardware, the 91 out of Meridian, Brian Wharf tonight. Well, this guy, one of the legends of sprint car and super modified racing, and he's in the mix tonight, Kenny Hamilton. 5F out of Oliverhurst, California, Justin Funkhauser in the 5. And right here at the back, out of San Jose, California, make some noise for Art McCarthy.
Here we go.
camera's gonna send you up there. Hey man, you're getting your name on the trophy for the JP Memorial. And through the years and getting back into the scene of this car, I mean, there was a time we didn't know if we'd have these super modifieds back in Meridian or anywhere in the Northwest. The Scully family's definitely got it back, and you got your name on the trophy forever. Who do you want to thank?
First and foremost, got to thank the Pasquale family. Thank you guys for putting this event on with us. This is my first time actually getting run for it. I'm just super proud of this team. Everybody on board, we thought we had to be happening qualifying. The shifter ripped out of the rear end. We thrashed, got it fixed. I can't thank the casters enough. They loaned us some parts and stuff to get it back going. I got to thank everyone, all of our sponsors, Allen Horse Travel Center, Division Construction, CrossCon Services, Samania Fine Finishings, and just everybody on the team. My father, Mike Moore, Scott Bongen, John Hatch, Mike, Big Mike, Mike Jackson, Knox. Just everybody that throws a wrench on this thing. Dave Yoshida, we miss you. I wish you were here to celebrate with us. Get well soon, buddy.